One of the best perks of having a dealer license is being able to purchase vehicles on demand. I just purchased this 2023 Ford Edge for my barber. He asked me, I was in the chair getting a haircut. He was like, hey man, I'm looking for a car for my cousin. She has this budget. This is what she wants to pay. I was like, okay. I pulled my phone out and I showed him vehicles for sale. And Enterprise and Hertz sells vehicles. So this is a Enterprise vehicle. I purchased this vehicle from Enterprise, and it's a 2023 Ford Edge, and it has 28,000 miles. I want you guys to go ahead and guess how much I paid below before I go ahead and show you. But this vehicle was dumb clean. Yes, it's a corporate vehicle or prior fleet vehicle, but other than that, this vehicle was great. Leather seats, Apple CarPlay, extremely nice on the interior. But like I said, the perks to having your dealer license is amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you though, this vehicle drives like shit. Like, I don't know why people or anyone in their right mind will go ahead and purchase a vehicle like this. Just in my opinion, they're just not good quality. I mean, the transmission is clunky. I mean, the way it drives, it floats over bumps. I don't like it at all. But maybe I'm picky. But you know, like I said, this is not something that I would buy for a family member, to tell you the truth. I would, for the money that he paid, I would have went an older Toyota, and not too old, like maybe 5 years old. But I'm gonna get out and actually show you guys a vehicle right now. Before I continue and show you this vehicle, go ahead and leave a like and also comment on this video, subscribe, and turn bell notifications on as well. If you are interested in getting your dealer license, follow me on my Instagram, and if you have any questions at all, I'll be happy to answer. There's a bunch of free resources on this channel. I'll be posting consistently as well, so you guys can take advantage of all these free resources. But like I said, I purchased this car right here from a dealer-only auction. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a full walk around of this vehicle. So I just got the vehicle delivered off the truck right now. They went ahead and dropped it off. I got it shipped to my area, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop this off to my barber within the next hour or so. I'll go ahead and try and record it, but he is not really camera friendly, so but this is the vehicle right here. Like I said, 2023 Ford Edge, and I think it's the base trim. I've never bought a Ford, to tell you the truth. I think in my past 7 years, like, I bought a Ford Explorer, but it was like a 2001. This is a 2023. Like I said, extremely clean, no major issues. I mean, it's just a point A to point B car. It does, I think all Fords sound like this because I've heard them at the auction sounding like this, but they have that little idle rattle. It drives completely fine though, but I did say the transmission's clunky, but that's how all Fords drives. Fords are kind of a piece of shit. But let's go ahead and look at the back. There is some dog hair that I'm gonna have to clean out. Like I said, you know, I just got it from the auction. I'm gonna have to clear. I only took the stickers off. And then, as you can see right here, leather seats, very clean example, I guess, of a Ford Edge with 28,000 miles. Really clean. But you know, honestly, in my opinion, like I said, this comes with the benefits of having your dealer license, being able to pick up vehicles on demand and then go ahead and sell it to people you want to sell it to. You know, see what I'm saying? So, you know, friends, family, Facebook Marketplace, the possibilities are limitless. I picked this car up 4 days ago. It just got delivered today. It came from Kansas. Shipping took a little bit of time. There was a lot of rain where I'm at. So, but got it dropped off. It's very clean. Example, Enterprise was a seller, and this vehicle honestly is so beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you how much I paid for this right here. So like I said, this is a 2023 Ford Edge, and I went ahead and paid $19,000 for this 2023 Ford Edge. And honestly, this would probably be a pretty good rental car, but I just don't trust Fords. I'm gonna tell you one thing that I do not like about this vehicle. I'm gonna go ahead and show you right now. It is this right here. This right here, I think, is one of the most annoying things possible, because you can easily forget to put yourself in drive, neutral, reverse, just because it's like a weird gear selector. I don't like it. Audi's also doing this as well. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like that can really mess up your transmission if you do press the wrong thing. But extremely clean example. Tires are good. I already FaceTimed my barber to show him the vehicle. He said that he's really excited to get it. I'll show you the Carfax report. As you see, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. You can just see my big ass head. Shit. As you can see, it says retail value is $26,000. It says wholesale value is $22,000, but that was when it had 18,000 miles. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, as you can see, this is a really clean vehicle. I'm just, you know, pretty much just a middleman. You know, I'll be transparent with you. I only made $750 off it. He's my barber. And honestly, he said I can get 10 haircuts for free, so he only owes me 500 on top. But yeah, man, this is a really clean, I guess, example of a Ford Edge 2023. And if you're interested in getting your dealer license, like I said, I have a bunch of free resources on my page. You can get it yourself, or I can get you your dealer license for you. We'll do it on your behalf. It's a turnkey business. Everything will be done for you. It's really a beautiful process. I'm literally chilling at home. Everything is extremely easy. There are zero limitations to have your dealer license. You're basically a walking dealership. I have people asking for cars all the time. And, you know, being able to make things happen is one of the best things about having your dealer license. Okay, before I get into the car, I'm going to go ahead and actually explain to you guys a story about how, you know, selling cars is a great thing to be able to do, but it's also like a curse at the same time. So one time when I first started selling cars, this was like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So I have my dealer license for 7 years. I been selling cars for a really long time. I sold a car to a friend. So we actually played football together. We were on the same football team, went to high school together. I got my dealer license after I graduated. And then I would post my story a lot, me going to the auctions, buying cars, selling cars, things like that. So I had this 2007 Volkswagen Jetta. And if you follow me on TikTok, this is actually one of my most viewed videos, me talking about this situation. But so pretty much what happened was, this guy was desperate for a vehicle. He's like, hey man, you know, I really need a car. Let me know what you got. I was like, all right, pull up, come test drive the car. Everything is good. So he pulls up, we catch up. He comes with a group of people that I knew from school as well. I said, what's up to everybody, told them what I do. And then everything was good. We filled out the paperwork. I didn't even make money off it. That's the crazy thing. I didn't even make money off it. What happened was I went ahead and just broke even because I wanted to look out. I think I lost like $200 or $300 on the vehicle because I just wanted to help him out with registering the vehicle, taxes, things that he would have to pay at the state. So then we go fast forward. You know, like I said, he leaves, the car is fine, had brand new tires, a one owner. It was a Volkswagen Jetta Wolfsburg edition, really nice. So he ends up pulling off, everything's cool. And then let's say a whole year later, it's about 11 months later, he messages me. He's like, yo, where's the wheel lock key? I'm like, yo, I don't know. And he's like, bro, where the fuck is the wheel lock key? This is your fault. I got a flat tire. I'm on the side of the road. I can't get this wheel off. Da 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 da. I'm like, dude, I don't know. You've had the car for a whole year. I don't know if you've taken it out or what. Look in the glove box. Look inside the center console. And he was like, nah, bro. Started cussing me out, tweaking, talking about I know where you live, threatening me, all types of shit. I'm like, bro, I just hung up. And then I sent him a video on how to take a wheel lock off without having the key. I sent him a YouTube video to help him out. And then he still continues to cuss me out, going crazy, talking about, I'm gonna pull up on you, I know where you live, all types of threats. I'm like, yo, over a wheel lock? And you know, this is why I reiterate, never selling cars to friends or family, because, you know, it's a slippery slope. At the end of the day, this is a business. I run a business, and, you know, a year down the line, you're trying to hit me up about a wheel lock? I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong, but honestly, I try to help him out what I can. But what am I supposed to be, roadside assistance and come take off the wheel lock myself? No, I wasn't even in the state that he was in. So at the end of the day, like I said, you know, it's hard doing business with friends and family because they're always going to hold it over your head like you owe them something. So you got to be really careful with that. And in this situation, I'm selling a vehicle to my barber. You know, he is about business. And what I do now for all vehicles that I sell, I have a disclosure that says vehicle is sold as is. I don't care. You know, at the end of the day, it's business. You know, I'm buying my cars from the auction, you know, and I buy good cars from the auction, right? But, you know, at the end of the day, cars are vehicles. Anything can happen. I'm driving this Ford Edge right now. God forbid, it could break down right now. But, you know, I know it won't. I bought a green light. If it breaks down, I'm going to send it, get an arbitrator, send it right back to the auction. But regardless, though, like I said, a situation like that could have easily been prevented if, you know, he just was calm with me and, you know, just asked me, like, yo, how can I get this wheel off? You know, I would have helped him out. We could have did it on the phone, but he was aggravated, cussed me out. And you know what am I supposed to do at that time? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a teleporting mechanic. I can't do anything. So in situations like that, you got to really be careful, because dealing with friends and family can really give you a headache. You're trying to help them. I didn't even make money off this guy. You know what I'm saying? I looked out for him, and he was trying to give me a hard time about a wheel lock. As a grown-ass man, you should be able to figure it out. I sent him a YouTube video on how to do it. He should have been able to figure it out. It wasn't that hard. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You got to do what is best for you. Yeah, I sold the car, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's not my fault. It's not my responsibility to go ahead and make sure that I hold your hand through that. So like I said, selling cars to friends and family is a very slippery slope. You need to make sure they understand what they're getting into, and you also understand what you're getting into as well, because they will always expect something from you, even after the sale, even if it's a year. You see what I'm saying? So you got to really be careful with that. I had a moment in time actually when I bought vehicles for my coworkers, their other dealers as well, and literally 2 days later the vehicle broke down, bro. Engine seized. I mean, dude didn't even really do nothing to help me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I paid $13,000 for the car, and then 2 days later the vehicle broke down, and the same guy that sold me the car, I gave it back to him for $7,500, bro. This shit's crazy. So at the end of the day, all vehicles are machines. You gotta take things to the chin. You can't really put, blame on anyone for anything like that, because, at the end of the day, that's what I understand now. Like, when a vehicle breaks down, it's really on you. At the end of the day, you got to kind of take it to the chin. So, you got to be a man when it comes to it, and continue to move forward. So, yeah, I'm actually over here at Target right now to grab some shit for my dad for Father's Day. But I drove the Ford Edge all the way here, took it up to about 70 miles an hour. Drives really good. So, I think my barber will be extremely happy. So all in all, what you need to get from this video is make sure that you understand who you're selling to, and make sure that they're emotionally stable. But be careful selling to friends and family. I just got done going to Target, got my dad's these new Power Beat Pro 2s for Father's Day. I hope you enjoy your Sunday and Father's Day as well. If you enjoy content like this, go ahead and subscribe and turn on bell notifications. Thank you for watching this video today.